Good morning, church.
Good morning.
Well, yesterday I went to a funeral, a family friend funeral, and during the funeral, I was only there for a short time, but during the funeral, I was thinking while the funeral was going on, people were coming up saying things about the deceased, and I've never ever been to a funeral where everybody spoke about Christ or a Bible verse, from the daughter to the son-in-law to other family members to the wife. Somebody always had to say something about Christ at this man's funeral. And while I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, wow, this is a God-loving family. And I loved it. It was beautiful. And I'm thinking, man, I've been to quite a few funerals, and you get one or two people to say something about God and this man or whoever the deceased is and God, and everybody in this funeral said something about the deceased and God, and I'm thinking, this is such a beautiful thing. And so I was thinking, man, I wish when I die, I hope people would say that I was a God-fearing man, that I love God. And not just one person. I hope that everybody, whoever came to say something at my funeral, would say that, or have a Bible verse to say. And I'm thinking, how many of us would have, if we were to die today, how many of us would have a family, the whole family, come up and say something about Christ at your funeral? And so I kind of made it my thing where I'm going to try to bring out Christ in me every single day so everybody can see. And not talk about me when I die, but talk about Christ. Because that's our, like Shelly said, isn't that our purpose, is to worship God every single day? And it's I know where I came from. I came from hell. And only through the blood of Christ, through his death, I came out of hell because of him, not because of what I'd done. It'll never be because of what I'd done. It's been because of what Christ has done in my life. And I want to thank my church family too, because especially Angel, who brought me. I wanted to impress him to show him I knew a little bit about God, which honestly I really didn't know much. But because he knew so much, I wanted to be kind of like him, because everybody he talks to, every other word is Jesus. And it's like, come on, brother, Jesus did this for you, Jesus died for you, and he's got him in the back of his car. Jesus Christ died for you. And I want to be like that. And I want in my funeral for people to say, this was a God-fearing man, and he loved God, and we all know where he's at. And I hope you guys, hear my words, because we all want to get to heaven. And so we have to bring out Christ in us, because it'll never be what we've done or what we're going to do, but it's always about what God has done for us, what Jesus Christ has done. And every time you go out in the world, not just in church, but as soon as you leave, when you're driving, praise him, talk to him, talk to your family about him, before dinner, after dinner, during dinner. When you're watching a movie, if they start having like R-rated stuff, you don't need to watch it. You don't need to praise the devil, because that's what it's about. When you start watching those dirty movies, you're doing praising him instead of praising God. And we need to bring out that light in us. People will say, man, this person's a changed person. He doesn't want H-rated or R-rated movies, no bad words. They just want to get rid of that, bring Christ in. Because if we're doing bad stuff or watching bad things, if Jesus is in our heart, he wouldn't be watching that. And so we shouldn't be watching it either. But, everything, just bring out Christ in us. And that's all I got to say. Thanks.